Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So we're going to dive into a pick a card reading, and this pick a card reading is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be utilizing my channeled love letter deck. I'm going to be creating my own channeled love letter deck for everybody to purchase. It's going to be available for you to purchase. It's going to be available for $28 USD, so definitely check it out when it is released next month. I'm sorry, not next month, in October, so definitely check that out. But let's dive into a message-only reading, okay, for in-depth like thoughts and overviews. And I also do have my tarot here as well, just for a quick 5-card pull per pile, okay? So with that being said, let's dive into the pile selection. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, I'll see you in your pile. Pile number 1, welcome, welcome. So I do feel like your person is thinking about you right now, especially with it starting off at 0101, okay? But let's dive in, and we're gonna just get a portion, just basically like 1/3 of my channeled love letter deck. And we're just going to dive in, we're gonna get an in-depth overview read of how they're feeling towards you right now. Any future notations? All right, so the first note we got was Africa. So Africa could be significant in some way, okay? African ancestry, whether that be Egyptian or anything like that. Now we're also getting Dearest You. Let's go on a trip together. I'm waiting for things to balance out in my finances and life, yet all I can seem to ponder about is spending time away alone with you. I just want us to feel like we just met all over again. I want to go somewhere different, yet with subtly romantic scenery. I want to get away just for a short while. I want to get intoxicated with you and make love. Love, Yours. So this is somebody who's definitely wanting some quality time with you. Okay, and for those of you guys who are interested in a channeled message with me, I do offer that. Feel free to reach out via email or by Snapchat. Dearest You. Time and time again, we have been trapped in this toxic cycle of love meeting lust. When you kiss me, I turn into fairy dust. You could get anything you want from me, yet all you ask for are I love yous and I miss you baby too. You could have anyone, but you choose me. This will be more than just love, this will be family. We will be family together as one. Every word I say at the altar, I will mean. So this is somebody who's definitely thinking about wanting to take things more serious with you. Some of you guys who've been involved with your person for a really long time. This could even be somebody thinking about taking you away on a short journey and possibly even proposing to you, okay, for my pile number 1s. Dearest You. I keep rereading when we last disconnected in the chat/messages. Where did I go wrong? Did I even say anything truly wrong? Sometimes I feel like you are too sensitive and take things too deeply to heart. Yet I know inside of myself that my actions, responses, and lack of action has brought us to this period of no communication. I wish you could just get over it. I say that to myself, but I know this is something that I'm sorry, just can't fix. I hope we can speak again. Love, Yours. So this is also somebody who possibly, you guys definitely go in a toxic cycle here with this person, okay? And maybe this person does have you involved in some kind of third-party situation as well, okay? Now the next card that we're receiving is Dearest You. I will choose you over her. I've already made up my mind. I'm in love with you, with our story, and I'm in love with the reality of us. I'm sick of leaving suddenly and never being able to fully connect with you the way that I truly want to. Maybe that makes me the bad guy for breaking their heart and choosing my own pursuit of happiness with you. She will blow up my phone, or he, it depends on, this is a generalized collective reading, so just take what resonates, she or he, will blow up my phone and message me to change my mind. She's crazy. This is why I waited so long to choose you. I've been afraid of what he or she would do if they ever found out about you. Love, Yours. Okay, so this is some pretty powerful messages coming through. Some really strong transitions happening between you and this person, possibly even getting into like a stronger committed energy, or maybe this person finally making a solid decision or choice. Okay, now let's dive in just a little bit more to see if we get anything else from this deck. Dearest You, I feel appreciated by you. All of my life I have tried to please everyone around me, to always look sharp, to always have the answer. Yet with you, I do not even have to speak a word. You read me and I feel like you really can hear and feel what I feel. Being with you is easy and effortless. Being inside of you is a world undiscovered. You truly are paradise to me, my love. I love you. Very beautiful energy. Almost like somebody's going to be confessing emotions soon for my pile number 1s. also have Dearest You. I haven't heard from you in a while. I'm trapped in my head wondering about your daily routine. What do you do on the everyday basis? Would I be able to add to it, or would I get in the way of your normal day-to-day routine? I don't know why I'm getting like somebody's like pausing there, you know. I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting like somebody's thinking about how would it be like to live with you? Like how would it be like to like be part of your day-to-day routine? Would they interfere with like your daily activities? Or like if you work from home, would they interfere with your flow? Like they don't know. I wonder why you don't post on social media as much as you used to. I wonder what inspires you to go on those mini adventures that you post about sometimes. I feel like I'm missing out on amazing moments with you. I wish things weren't so complicated with us as well as with me personally right now. Love, Yours. So I do feel like he gets a little bit of FOMO, especially when you post about, or she gets a little bit of FOMO when you post about like trips that you guys take together, or anything that you might end up like doing, like maybe separately or by yourself. She might get a little bit of FOMO there. Okay, so like where she might end up, or he might end up, want to take you on a trip or journey. Okay, pulling one from the bottom, we have Dearest You. You don't know how many days go by when I realize how long it's been since we last spoke, since I last felt your skin on my hands. You are always going to be so special to me, my perfectly hidden treasure. I miss everything about you. I miss our talks and of us dreaming of who we wanted to be. The truth is, we didn't really know what we wanted back then. All we really know is that we both wanted each other in a very deep, magnetic way. We are soulmates, you and I will always be a part of me, and I can never run away from. Sometimes I wonder about what has happened in your life. I want to know every detail, yet I cannot. I'll fall in love with you again. Do you ever truly stop loving someone? Have you stopped loving me? Love an old love. So some of you guys could also be receiving a message from a previous lover as well, which I'm not surprised about. We've got about 5 planets that are going to be in retrograde right now. But of course, you're going to gravitate towards this video whenever you gravitate towards it. So I could post it now, but you could watch it a year from now, or you could watch it like 8 months from now. It happens all the time. I still get comments on videos that I posted when I first started the channel. So like, you know, it just happens. The video will gravitate towards you whenever you're meant to like gravitate towards the video. Okay. And I do feel like this is about somebody who possibly you have been disconnected with for a super long time, and is now going to reconnect with you in the middle of you trying to figure out some kind of complex situationship or connection that you're in now, whether you be male or female. Now, one more from the top, we also have Dearest You. You will receive a large amount of money soon, enough for a home, a car, and everything you will need for your true journey in life. This money has been destined for you for a long time. I know this will be hard to believe, that this money has always been yours to receive. I needed to make sure that it was safe for you to receive. Your debt will be paid in full. Your past will be just that, your past. When you receive this money, it is important that you keep a low profile. In order to protect your wealth, you must pretend you have no wealth. You will never struggle again. You will have a peaceful life. This will happen this week. Some of you guys are going to be getting like a really big opportunity, or even a really big shift, okay, in your finances, which makes me feel like maybe we should do some channel messages for the money messages for pile number 1 too. And I'll do it for every single pile, since I thought about originally doing it with every pile, but I didn't, because I was like, let's just focus on love or whatever. But I feel like because it came up now, I feel like maybe that's a confirmation that we just got to dive into it, okay? So let's dive into some money blessing messages for you guys, and then we'll also dive into a 5-card tarot read spread for you for anything coming up, okay? I'm gonna pull one more from the top here as well. Dearest You, I want to show you my appreciation for you. I want to give you the best oral sex you've ever had in your life. Sorry, guys. I want to take my time and pleasure you for a long time. I want to get you so ready to make love with me. I want you to feel sexy and beautiful. I want you to know I love even the taste of you. I plan on doing this soon, when we both have time to love for a long time. I will wait until the time is right. Love, Yours. I don't know why I'm getting such a weird vibe. I'm getting kind of like, there's somebody who's going to connect with you from a really long time ago, who's kind of been like fantasizing about you for a while, who's been cyber stalking you for a minute, is what I'm feeling as well. Okay, I'm getting 2 separate energies in this one main pile, so that's why I'm like, whoa, okay, interesting. One more from the top, we have Dearest You. I want to see you pregnant. I want to have a true reason to begin again. This pregnancy will be hard for others to accept, especially my ex. I hope to be able to provide for our child and for you. I want to be with you every step of the way. I know this isn't how you always wanted things to take place. yet this is happening. We will be a part of each other's lives till death do us part. I keep hearing promise. I will propose to you soon. I will keep this a secret. I do not want anyone to know until it's safe. I will be committed to you and only you fully. I want our lives to be private, not for everyone to ruin. Do you agree? So this is somebody, you're going to get into a really complex love situation. So like where there's going to be a previous lover who you thought that literally was like, okay, we're done. There's nothing there. We haven't spoken in like years. There's no way. And then all of a sudden this person comes out of fucking nowhere. Okay. And you're just like, whoa, like what's going on here? You know, like that kind of vibe is what I'm getting for this pile. Alongside of that, you're also going to be receiving a pretty decent sized amount of money to be able to travel or to upgrade some things in your life, whether that be like to relocate or to do different things that you want to do. Okay, but that's for the message portion, okay, for the love messages. Now let's get into the money messages and let's see what's coming up for pile number ones. And whatever comes up for pile number one, I'm going to leave out so that it can be kind of like an equal pool for all the piles, okay? So let's dive into pile number one for money messages. For this one, this one, this one. Ooh. A lot of you guys are going to have some very beautiful transitions in the matters of money, okay? At the bottom, we have $500 will be coming in. Sorry, guys, you can only see like the top portion of this card. My bad. $500 will be coming in, potentially for some of you guys. We are also getting, which could be like what you need, okay? So let's just say if you're like $500 short for something, and that could come in like immediately once you need it. This could be like a cash advance for some of you guys, or it could just be like an added bonus, or maybe you can commission, you know? Dearest you, some of you guys are going to be getting like a really strong inheritance, or possibly even like a really big like trust fund or something like that. I know some of my clients do have trust funds. Dearest you, you'll become a millionaire instantly, and they did. They really did become a millionaire through their trust fund. Anyway, so for some of you guys, obviously it's not going to be for everybody, but for some of them, you will not only help yourself, but create difference in others' lives positively. You will use this money to not only grow your wealth and community, but to generate generational wealth. You'll be able to buy a home for yourself, but also help build homes for others. There is a reason you are chosen. So for some reason, I feel like some of you guys, I don't know why I'm getting that movie, The Gentleman. I think that's what it's called. Okay. And I don't know why I feel like maybe you didn't expect to be the one to inherit something, or maybe to get the big amount of money, but you ended up getting it. It's just, there's something of that nature coming in. Okay, now we're also getting Dearest You. The merch line that you have created is a success. Some of you guys are going to be taking the money that you receive and investing it into like building products, or maybe conducting businesses or things like that for some of you guys, okay? Just take what resonates, leave the rest out. Of course, you know, these are for entertainment purposes only, so just take what resonates, leave the rest out. Dearest you, the merch line that you have created is a success. This income will continuously be coming into your bank account. This will lead to other very profitable ideas. People will come to you for marketing and business advice. Some you can trust and some you cannot. Be careful with who you exchange ideas with. One idea could mean $1 million. So again, you're getting like million twice here. Some of you guys could be working on like $1 million project for a company that you're working for or contracted with, okay? Now we're also getting, Dearest You, you will receive multiple payments back to back and all at once. This is definitely for my business owners or people who have created like a merch line or like an entrepreneur kind of vibe for some of you guys, okay? Or my trust fund babies, okay? No shade. Dearest You, you'll receive multiple payments back to back and all at once. This is exactly what you have been praying for. You earned every payment that comes in. This will come in as a shock, but a much needed reassurance that you can achieve your goals. Keep working, it is in fact working. So some of you guys are going to be reaching a really big accolade, especially in regards to finances, okay? Now we're also getting Dearest You. The investment that you made will pay off in a huge way. You will receive double of your initial investment. You will have enough to spend, save, and regain. Do not lose hope just because it has not come in right away. Big things take time, but greater things takes all the time in the world. You'll receive notice soon. So there's something that you're going to be receiving notice about, definitely in regards to more money. Okay, we also have one last money message before we dive into the 5-card spread. and transition to the second pile. If you guys do want a channeled message, whether it be in regards to like money, career transitions, life transitions, or even love connections, I don't do any passed down loved ones or anything associated with that, okay? So just know that before you submit your question, or any medical insight, I don't do any of that, or any legal insight or anything like that, okay? But feel free to reach out to me via email or by Snapchat, and all that information to book, as well as my pricing list, is below in the description box, okay? But with that being said, let's dive back into the reading. Dear Stu, you will make enough money and have enough money to retire soon. You will be stuck with the thought of what now? Yet what you do now is live the life that you have earned, not to create more stress or more work or chaos. This money is to live freely, to vacation freely, to finally reawaken your inner child and to go back to who you really are, not who everyone always wanted you to be. You have freedom and life. It is time to live the way you always dreamed, stress-free. So you guys, this is a confirmation because you also received one of those in your channeled messages for the love portion, for like being kind of like stress-free. Maybe that's something that you're really like focused on. Maybe you don't really care about living lavish or anything. You just honestly just want to be maybe debt-free, stress-free, want to be like leveled with your partner, not really wanting any complex energy. Okay, but maybe because you have this ability to like ground yourself and be at peace, that's why you tend to attract some like complex situations. Okay, but I do feel like some of you guys are going to be like kind of like reawakening your inner child here. Okay, some of you guys could end up getting pregnant. Okay, because that did come in prior as well in the love spread. But of course, all of my readings are for entertainment purposes only, so just take a resonance, leave the rest out. But let's dive into your 5-card spread. Hope you guys are enjoying the reading so far. And sorry I haven't been posting like every single day, guys, like I usually am. I'm just honestly saving my energy so I can give you guys the best readings, and also be available for personal readings as well, so that I'm not like completely drained, and you know, and I'm not able to give like the same work. So you know, the big card readings will at least be posted once a week, you know, so you'll at least get one reading a week. But you know, just understand that I'm one person and I'm doing live streams, I'm doing personal readings, I'm also interacting with people via email, like writing channeled messages. I also have clients that I work with one-on-one, like, you know, just keep that in mind, okay? Even though I love connecting with my community and I don't want to neglect that whatsoever, I just have to kind of take time for me sometimes. But anyway, so let's dive in and let's see here for pile number 1, okay? In regards to like what's coming up for you in correlation with this message that they're wanting you to receive here. Okay, so we have the 9 of Cups. So you guys are going to be receiving a really big wish granted, and I do feel like if some of you guys are, I don't know why I'm getting a scholarship. Some of you guys might be getting a really good scholarship soon. Okay, some of you guys could also be receiving a really beautiful blessing here. All right, maybe even achieving some kind of accolade, maybe getting acceptance into a certain program. Okay. Now, next to the Ace of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is also possibly a job offer. This is a really beautiful blessing coming your way, to be transparent. We have the Nine of Cups. Like, look what it says. It says success, achievement, happiness, rewards, wishes coming true. And then you have this guy, like, literally sitting on a bench in front of a bunch of trophies. So it's definitely a beautiful blessing that's going to be coming your way, okay? But, of course, we can get some more in-depth insight as we read along. But with the Ace of Cups, this could also be a new love offer coming your way, or a love finally presented to you. But remember how I said I felt like there was 2 separate like energies with the love? It's shining through here because the Ace of Cups is coming out that way, and the Knight of Pentacles is coming out the other way. So it makes me feel like maybe there's somebody who took a long time to offer you a sense of stability, is finally like coming back and wanting to offer you that. Meanwhile, you're being blessed with the love that you truly deserve. So it's about you like coming to terms with like what you generally want, okay? Do you truly want this person that you waited a long time for, that you've had this immense connection with and there's so many connection, or do you want this other person who's kind of like brand new, but at the same time it really could turn out worse than what you already know? So it's almost like you're gonna be like debating this with yourself a little bit. But I do feel like for timing wise, this could be Virgo season, September for some of you guys, leading into October a little bit. And then we also have Capricorn energy, which is also associated with the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacle energy is earthbound energy, so it's going to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn seasons, okay? So Virgo season's like September, kind of like a little bit into October. And then we also have Capricorn, which is like towards the end of the year, transitioning, okay? I don't feel like it's Taurus season, but it could be, but I don't feel like it, okay? Taurus season is mainly in May, okay? Sometimes a little bit leading into June, mainly in May. So diving into the next one, we have the Two of Cups. You guys are going to be getting into a pretty serious committed relationship soon, okay? And I feel like it's about time, because maybe you've been in like single mode for like a really long time, or maybe you've been in like kind of like wondering like where's the magic to life again, like that kind of energy. With the Magician energy coming forth right next to the Two of Cups energy, I do feel like this is also a really good business deal being made, a really good investment being made. This is a job offer being presented. This is also a really good achievement or award that you may be receiving. I'm going to pull out 2 more main cards for you guys. This video is going to take me forever to upload, I just know that. 7 of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright, and then we also have the 2 of Wands. You're going to have access to so many things that you're not going to know where to start, okay? Oh, damn, as I said that. You're not going to know like where to start, okay? You're also not going to know like how to plan everything, but I feel like it's the main advice from Spirit is just to take your time and to also really pinpoint what you want, okay? Because it's going to come towards you really strongly, okay? And I also do feel like with the 2 of Wands energy coming forth, I do feel like there could be some travel as well. And maybe some of you guys might be in the market for like a house or something like that, and you're wanting to travel. This could also be somebody traveling towards you if you're at long distance. This could also be somebody finally confessing their emotions towards you, okay, and making their move towards you, but still not really knowing where things lead from here, and finally having the ability to kind of really plan for things in your future and to really see a positive outlook to things. One more. We have the Queen of Wands. So definitely you guys are manifesting really, really strongly. I'm also hearing that song by Santi Gold called, I think it's called Desperate Youth. I was listening to it earlier this morning. I tend to create playlists and stuff like that, so definitely if you guys are interested in my playlist or want me to make a playlist for you, let me know, and I can send that out to you via email, okay, or I can attach it to a reading for you. Just let me know. All right, I do feel like there's something that you're manifesting really strong that's coming towards you very rapidly, like very fast. And maybe this is something that you don't even expect coming, okay? The signs associated with this are fire and air, okay? So we have, we do have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? And I do feel like whatever you have like written about, you're about to bring about. Whatever you have spoken about, you're about to bring about as well. Whatever you've already invested towards and like started to like really work towards, is you're going to start reaping the benefits of that as well, okay? And there's somebody in the process. Some of you guys could also be in like a same-sex relationship. No shade as well. Again, no judgy. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so with the Queen of Swords energy and the Queen of Wands energy coming forth, I do feel like this could be like a really valuable partnership or a valuable friendship, or it could be a really strong love situation, okay? Even though I'm feeling more along the lines of love, all right? Now we're also getting the 3 of Wands. Now this 3 of Wands is really strongly associated with travel, expansion, growth, looking ahead. And you know that feeling that you get when when you're not really certain about the future? And like, how do I explain this? So it's kind of like when you're looking out and you're at peace, but you're wondering like what's going to come in next. Like you're expecting good to come into your life. You're expecting growth and expansion. You just don't know what's going to come in next. You don't know what's around the corner. You don't have an idea, and it kind of gives you an anxiety. But this time, normally it will give you an anxiety, but this time it just gives you the sense of peace of like not really knowing. That's the feeling that I'm getting for this pile, okay? But that is what I'm receiving for pile number 1. I hope that you enjoy these beautiful blessings that are coming your way, even though they're going to be a little bit delayed. I feel like it's going to take, forever, but it's going to be something coming in. It's something coming in fast for you, but it's something you've waited a really long time for, okay? So you guys could be seeing results from this within 3 weeks of this video, okay? Of course, the 3 of Wands does signify 3 days or 3 weeks, but I like to say 3 weeks to be more on the safe side, okay? Some of you guys could also be planning a trip abroad. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, that you guys are planning a trip abroad as well. I'm also going to dive into some oracle cards for you guys. This is a pretty long read, you guys. This is going to be a pretty long upload, but you know what? I'm just going to be dedicated to posting at least one pick a card video every single week and not overwhelm myself with like one pick a card every single day, and on top of that personal reads, on top of that live streams, on top of that, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to take my time with this. So I hope you guys appreciate the content that's coming out. Of course, if you want a personalized reading with me, definitely reach out to me. I offer 30-minute reads, longer in-depth reads, as well as up to an hour, which is very, very in-depth, okay? So definitely check that out if you are interested in booking that with me, okay? My hours are 120 and my 30 minutes are 65, so definitely check it out and email me. All right, so let's dive into, or Snapchat me, okay? Whichever is convenient for you. But let's dive into some oracle cards to see what's coming up and what's in correlation to this read for you. What's coming up? Wow. You're gonna have a lot of progress in your life, okay? You will do the best you can every single day. We're getting a lot of blue vibrancy shining through here with the pink feathers in the hand. I do feel, and also Kundalini rising, the snakes in the corners there. I do feel like some of you guys are going to be really expressing yourself in a delicate way, but I also feel like you're gonna communicate softly to yourself more. I do also feel like there is almost like somebody who was like really, really hard on you. This could even be like a lover who was like really hard on you, who's now going to start being a little bit more, I don't feel like more gentle, but more considerate of your emotions and more sensitive to things, and are seeing like what you actually do for the household, or like what you actually do for, the relationship or things of that nature. Like maybe they don't see all that you do when you like clean or take care of the child or anything like that. Like maybe they don't see that. And I don't know why I feel like you're going to get some form of like appreciation for some of you guys. Now, because I do have clients who are already married, and I have to make a married channeled message deck too. Okay, I got to make that. But it's all in time, again, little by little. So let go of things that no longer serve you. Again, with this old love versus new love, there's going to be a battle here with that. And I do feel that strongly. Now, with the manifest your wishes, with the 9 of Cups, it's like you don't even have to wait for a new moon or full moon. You have really strong like manifestation abilities to like where you have the ability to kind of like just write down what you really want, and then you work for it, and it's just like you're this magnet towards good things, and it's because of your mindset. So now we are also in the energy frequency that you carry. So we have the peace I seek resides within me. Some of you guys remember how I said like with the 3 of Wands, this feeling that I was receiving, like I was channeling in, like this sense of peace. Like it, even though you don't know exactly, like you could literally be on a train and not really know like where to get off, and you're just gonna be like, well, you know what, I'm just gonna get off where I feel like getting off at. And maybe it's a completely safe situation, or maybe it's a completely unknown situation, and you're just like, I need to figure this out. And instead of stressing yourself out to the point of like researching and disconnecting with your current self and being disconnected from the present, you're just very much in the present moment. You're very much trying to like push past any boundaries, trying to push past any like negativity, and just trying to grow like as a person. Now we're also getting meditate on the answer coming forth. Some of you guys some of you guys already know like half these answers like to the questions that you have. Some of you guys are also really like intuitive, okay? So like where you can pick up on this already, okay? And I do also feel like somebody's gonna reach out to you and expect a very quick response. And I just keep hearing like, take your time and really think about like what you want to say. And if you're choosing to stand by that, like would you say that to them if they were like right there in front of you? Like take your time responding, especially when your emotions are heightened, So that's what I'm receiving from pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you do want to book a 30-minute read with me, please feel free to reach out. I am available to book personal readings with. All that information to book with me, as well as to add a channeled message to your reading, is available below in the description box. Definitely hit the notification bell to join me on any of my live streams. I tend to be live at, on the weekends, definitely, but I try to go live sometimes during the week and things of that nature. I can't guarantee every day because sometimes I'll book out, or sometimes I'll need to rest, or sometimes I'll, there's different things. So definitely just subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to know whenever I go live, offering free sample tarot reads, as well as paid instant reads for $10 for a single question, okay? So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this read, and we're going to dive into pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome, welcome. So let's dive in. And we're going to begin with your channeled messages. So for some reason, I feel like maybe somebody keeps things like super short with you, okay? And I feel like it's going to be really irritating, okay, to try to get anything out of this person. But let's see. How are they feeling towards you? This person may also let other people's like energies like affect them, because immediately once like I started this pile, like I started getting like negative frequency and it's not coming from me. So my ears started bothering me, so obviously there must be somebody that doesn't necessarily like me. But either way, I usually don't let it affect me like this, so it's affecting the read. So that must mean that this person allows other people to kind of affect the relationship or connection, whether it be like a mother or like a friend or somebody who does not pay their fucking bills. Anyway, so let's dive into the next one. We have, Dearest You, I know you straight up asked me for the truth. I also know I promised you that I wasn't holding anything back or lying. Yet I lied. I was holding back information from you. I'm sorry I lied, but I did it to protect our connection. I did it so that I wouldn't suffer the consequences. I did it so that I can cover the truth up. I know you know the truth. I chose to gaslight you. I'm sorry, yet I may never apologize fully for it. Just make excuses. So this person just might make excuses for it over and over and over. Love, Yours. So this person tends to gaslight you as well, okay? And it'll really get under your skin. I do feel that it'll definitely get under your skin here. I'm also hearing that song, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. And I was also listening to that earlier. That was a song that I was listening to earlier today. And for some reason it's coming through in this one. So maybe this person, despite how you guys talk to each other and treat each other, this person just really genuinely loves you and cares for you. So we're also getting, Dearest You, I cannot sleep right since you left. I cannot focus unless I know we are okay. This is why I pushed you away, so this wouldn't happen. Attachment. I crave a message, a call, a random visitor, anything that reassures me that you are here to stay. Yet I haven't heard a word from you. Please tell me what is wrong, my love. I need you. So there's somebody who definitely maybe confessed, like maybe fessed up to like lying to you about something, or maybe you caught them, because most of the time they don't fess up. Most of the time you have to catch them, unfortunately. So, you know, usually they will. Most of the time, you know. I do feel like maybe there's gonna be something that's gonna keep somebody pretty restless over like something, somewhat information that you just found out or know about, or maybe you found out that they cheated, or maybe you found out that they were talking to their ex, or maybe you found out that they responded to their ex, or maybe that they are talking to somebody new, or maybe they just don't want a relationship at all and they've just been kind of like really just keeping you on a string here, okay? Or maybe they just are really scared to get attached to somebody. But let's dive into the next one. We have, Dearest You. When will you choose to let my past mistakes go? Are you planning to make me hate my existence forever? People make mistakes. I have already apologized for my own mistakes, especially with how I used to treat you. I just wish you would let the past go, that I try to hide. I don't want to live back in time. I want to live in the now with you, regardless of what you or I have been through. When you choose to let the past go, things will be better between us. Love, Yours. So I do feel like this person feels like you keep bringing up the past, and every time they get like really close to you and really connected with you, all of a sudden you might bring up something that you found out about, or maybe you discovered about their past or whatever, and they just want to be like, listen, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm already like done with it. Like, why do we have to keep bringing it up? And they feel like by you bringing this up, it's not allowing them to really move on and grow and expand and to do other things. It's like keeping them stuck in like a certain moment, okay? And sometimes they're not even healed in their past, and you're just like kind of like trying to bring these things up that they aren't naturally just expressing to you. So they feel like a sense of their privacy is kind of invaded as well, okay? So we have, Dearest You, I'm in a completely different relationship. No one knows about you and I, yet they know about the other person. I am tied into a long-term situation that is really hard for me to get out of. We are secret lovers, and I have been cheating on her or him with you. I know it is wrong, and I should have told you from the start. I know you must feel defeated, but that is why I keep us hidden in secret. No one can know that we are together. I want to break up with them, but I don't know how. It's like she is a part of the family now. That doesn't overpower my pull to see you, though. I'm not sure what I would do if I lost you. Love, Yours and theirs. So I feel really strongly with this person. You may have found out that they maybe were two-timing you, okay? Maybe they were with somebody else. Maybe they didn't intentionally want it to come across that way, okay? Maybe they didn't intentionally want to play you. Okay, let's just start off with that cover story. Or maybe they did. Maybe they knew the entire freaking time what they were doing and they completely manipulated you on purpose. Maybe they did, okay? But they're acknowledging that, and they're also accepting accountability for that. They're not necessarily apologizing for it, but I do feel like they worry that they have lost you forever based off of some kind of truth that was spoken or that you found out about, okay? Or maybe they posted something really fucking stupid, okay? So let's dive into the next card. All right, so we've got a couple more that came out for this pile. So we have words of affirmation, okay? Words or phrases you say to your partner to make them feel good about who they are and what they do. These words of encouragement, remarks that express kindness or those that signify your faith in them, compliment about their appearance or what they do, telling your partner you appreciate them in your life, supporting their hopes and dreams by saying, I believe in you, or you're so talented, you can do whatever you want, will bolster them and give them courage. Asking for help in a way that stresses their skills or the benefit it will bring to your life can make them feel trusted and appreciated. Saying I love you more than once. So you guys are probably familiar with the love languages, okay? Words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, gift giving, quality time, you know what I mean? To name a few. But I think I named all of them. But your person's possibly going to be demonstrating this to you, maybe giving you some words of affirmation. That could also be a way that they receive love as well, is through words of affirmation. So maybe even you send them like cute messages in the day, in the morning or night, or maybe they like to have communication with their partner. Okay, I'm somebody who I can go days without talking to my partner. I can go weeks. Hell, I can even go months, okay, to like where I don't even talk to them. I'm very much in my own zone and I'll be good. But that's me, okay, that's me. So everybody has their own thing. We're also getting physical touch. They feel loved when they receive physical signs of affection, including kissing, holding hands, cuddling, especially on the couch, and sex. Physical intimacy and touch can be incredibly affirming and serve as a powerful emotional connector. Now, these roots go back to their childhood. Some people only felt deep affection and love by their parents when they were held, kissed, or touched. People who communicate their appreciation through this language when they consent to it feel appreciated when they are hugged, kissed, or cuddled. They value the feeling of warmth and comfort that comes with physical touch. Hug, kiss, hold hands, and cuddle, show affections often, make intimacy a thoughtful priority. So this person definitely is probably has a really high sex drive, okay? Or maybe this person really likes to connect in that way as well, okay? And to demonstrate their love for your appreciation in that way, all right? Which might not work for everybody. Again, I feel like that's why having the conversation about like what somebody's love language is like really important, because that's like the primary thing. Everybody's like communication is key, but like how do you communicate with somebody if you're not speaking their language, if you're not speaking their love language, you know what I mean? So anyway, so let's dive into the next one. We have, dearest to you, I haven't reached out because I do not want to. Every time I speak, you find something hidden in what I say. This person feels like they really can't hide anything from you, and that they find it best to just create like separation or possibly space, okay? Rather than just addressing this and just being like, hey, like, can you just chill or whatever, and hurting your feelings straight on. Like, they'll just kind of protect your feelings by avoiding you, but in turn just kind of like silently killing you with the silence. Anyway, for once I would like to connect without the pressure of what we will be. It's not that I don't want you, I just do not feel like talking to you. Give me space, I will reach out again. So this person's very much like whenever, especially when they're mad. I don't know why I feel like maybe you're connecting with this file when you and this person have gotten into a disagreement, or maybe they're mad or something. They very much like their space. Okay, so you might be dealing with an air sign, okay, or a Virgo. Lord of mercy, help you, okay, and save your soul if you're dealing with Virgo. But let's dive into the next one. We have, dearest to you, I know that I have said and done some things to make you think that we could be something more. Yet the reality is I do not want a relationship, especially right now. I prefer to be single without the responsibility of a relationship. I'm too selfish right now to want to think about anyone else but myself. I do not want to ask permission to be myself or to go on an adventure with my friends or to go out. My relationship with partners have been very controlling, and that's when things go downhill in my life, leading me to a lack of motivation towards life. So no, I don't want a relationship at this time. Love your situationship. This person's definitely going to put you in a tug-of-war battle, and this person is going to say that they don't want a relationship, but then all of a sudden they're going to give you relationship qualities. Hell, they might even introduce you to like their family or friends and things like that, and then they're going to pull back and being like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work out, you know, I'm afraid that this isn't going to work out. They might just give you so many excuses like down the line, but really it's just that they're not ready for a serious relationship. They want to be connected, they don't want to be alone, but they're just not ready for like a relationship, or maybe they just don't want a relationship with you in particular, you know. But let's dive in and let's see here. With some money blessings as well that's coming up, because I did dive into money blessings for pile number 1. Okay, damn it, did I add those cards back into the deck? Hold on, guys. I want to make sure that doubles don't come out. Yeah, sorry. Last pile got a lot of my messages. Sorry about that. I forgot to separate that. So let's dive in and let's see here. We'll shuffle in. See what comes out for you guys. Alright, pile number 2s. Dearest you, extra money will come in before the end of this month. Before the end of the month, the money will be money for you. This money will be money for you to make sure of your to make some of your travel destinations a reality. You'll be able to visit new places and meet new and exciting people. You will go on a much-needed adventure. Plan ahead and make sure you pack for the unexpected. Some of you guys who have like an electric vehicle are gonna have to plan ahead. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that energy for this pile. Some of you guys might be getting an electric vehicle for some of you guys. And it's a really good tax credit as well if you're American right now. Anyway, so dearest you, you will gain a promotion in your career. Your pay raise will make a difference in your personal habits as well as your hobbies. It is time for you to be free and to truly reap the rewards of all your hard work. Rejoice, be grateful, show generosity, yet most importantly, have fun responsibly, of course, okay? So let's... yeah, some of you guys are going to be going on a journey or a trip soon as well. Sorry, just going to put this over to the side so I can make sure it doesn't get mixed up again. Dearest you, you'll be purchasing a new car/vehicle. Your prayers and signs have been heard. You will spend little to no time picking out exactly what you desire. If it is a loan you need, you'll become suddenly approved. If it is the best cash price you seek, you will have enough to purchase this new vehicle in cash. Okay? So whatever you're aiming for, especially in regards to like manifesting like, you know, money and career and finances and things like that, could be coming towards you pretty fast. Now we're also getting dearest you. You'll receive money from people who have wronged you. You will be resistant at first to communicate with these toxic individuals who have poured salt in your wounds. Immediately once I started reading this, my ring finger started itching. So you could maybe get like a settlement from like an ex or something, or like a previous lover, or maybe you're getting alimony or something like that, okay? Who have poured salt on your wounds. They will give you a check, but only in person. They wish to have a full conversation with you. In exchange, they will grant you abundance. $10,000 and above is what's coming up for you, okay? So this could be like a settlement, like I said, alimony, could be child support for some of you guys, okay? For some, or it could even be like a payout, like a car accident or something like that, okay? That you could end up receiving. So now let's dive in and let's see here. We're gonna begin with the tarot, or well, we're gonna continue on with the tarot. We're gonna see here what's coming up for you generally. Any messages that you need to know in correlation with everything. So you're gonna be receiving possibly a message out of nowhere from somebody, possibly who has been ignoring you for a minute, okay? And if you're wondering if that person has been ignoring you for a minute, maybe they have. And this person is going to be reaching out to you very shockingly out of nowhere. Could be an association with Gemini season or Cancerian season, because the Four of Cups is an association with the moon in Cancer, okay? And then we also have Pisces, Aries energy, planet Mars, but this is also associated with Gemini energy at times, the Tower card. So it could be month 6 for some of you guys who are watching this next year, okay, for some of you, okay? If not, it could be happening pretty soon here for some of you guys. Let's dive into this one. We have the 6 of Wands. You guys are going to reach some kind of like success or accolade, possibly even a promotion that you didn't even expect to come in is going to come in towards you. Some of you guys could be getting proposed to, okay, it doesn't have to be, but you could be, or getting like a new love offer for some of you guys who've been single for a while, All right, my ring finger just can't stop itching. So some of you guys could be getting proposed to with the Page of Cups here, or just maybe somebody wanting to like take you on a date, or maybe even like try something, you know, with you here, or make their emotions known. I do also feel like this is going to be a pretty grueling month. Maybe you're going to have to really work hard for what you want, okay? And it's not going to really come in as easy as you thought. And maybe there's somebody who really showed interest in you, but then they're going to be kind of like ghosting you and coming in and out and not really being as consistent. I did it again, didn't I? I literally did it again. I put the money blessings together fucking again. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize it, so like in the middle of the read, you're gonna end up kind of like, maybe this person ended up responding to you late about something, okay? Now, we have the Emperor card that came out next, okay? Which is also them kind of like wanting to control the relationship a bit, of like when you guys meet up, when you guys hang out, it's not like equal give and take at all. It's kind of like you have to drop everything on a dime. This person's also going to respond to you pretty late here, okay? I do feel like this person does want a relationship with you, but like not at this time, if that makes sense. So with the Ten of Cups energy, it's like they see you as somebody they could probably have a relationship with or actually have something promising with, but like with the Ten of Cups energy coming forth in the upright, it makes me feel like this person does want like a happy home life with you. This person does want security. Even though they do ghost you at times, they tend to gravitate back towards you. They do this to create space for themselves so they can hyper-focus on whatever they've got going on in their reality. Some of you guys are also getting an opportunity coming out of freaking nowhere, and it's going to kind of take forever to kind of gain the money. I don't know why I feel like maybe this is going to be an opportunity for like maybe, let's just say some of you guys are in acting or whatever, because I know some of you guys are in acting and are waiting on casting calls and stuff like that. So maybe you end up getting like a casting call to like go to like LA, okay? Or maybe you go to like, you know, wherever there's casting calls, okay? New York, Miami, Georgia, especially Georgia, you know, Atlanta. So like there's casting calls like everywhere. So for some reason, I feel like maybe you might end up getting like a casting call for this, or like an opportunity, or maybe this could even be like a job offer to like where you're gonna have to travel, but you have to come up with the initial first investment. Like you have to come up with like the initial money for like this travel, or like the special license you need for this position, or something of that nature, to like where you're gonna have to like work really hard for that, and then all of a sudden you're gonna obtain it, and it's gonna be kind of like, whoa, where did this come in? It's gonna come in towards like the later end of the month. That's what I'm feeling. Let's dive into some more oracle cards. I can embrace change is coming out, okay, and pink vibrancy, which is really symbolic for, you know, self-healing, self-love, and trusting yourself, okay? As I say that, trusting yourself comes out. We also have another pink card. My happiness is a choice that I make, okay? And we're also getting surrender to the spirit energy. Some of you guys are going to be having to show yourself some self-love, okay? Which means you're gonna have to put in effort towards your career. You're gonna have to put in effort towards your love life. If you're single, you're gonna have to put in effort by, you know, getting on a dating app, putting yourself out there, meeting people, joining a new class, doing different things, because, you know, as much as we like to believe somebody beautiful is just gonna Amazon Prime their way to the door, usually that doesn't really happen. Okay, so let's dive into the next one we have. I will not compare myself to others is also coming out. So you're going to really find your self-worth really soon, okay? Especially if you were involved like in a third-party situation or something like that. You're really going to see yourself for like who you truly are, and like the asset that you were really to this other person as well. So maybe this person like really broke you down like emotionally, or maybe you just got yourself to like this really low point and you needed to take some time out for yourself, especially with meditate on the answer coming forth. And we're also getting, you will not stand in the shadow of another. So I do feel like maybe there's somebody's going to end up choosing you over somebody else as well. And we're getting this really deep color scheme. It's almost like night and day. It's like almost polar opposite versions of the other cards here. As you see, we have the peace I seek resides within me, and it's almost like you're going to be doing a lot of inner healing, a lot of inner work. I wouldn't be surprised if your aura color was pink, okay? Now, we're also getting manifest your wishes. Take this time out, like apart from your partner, to manifest what you truly want out of a connection. To manifest like what you truly want, like in a relationship, whether that's like putting on your favorite movie or putting on like your like I don't know, going on TikTok, looking at couples goals and things of that nature, and getting in that mindset or getting in that frequency of like what you want out of a relationship, okay? Putting on your favorite romantic movie about how you kind of like wish, I don't know, don't try to wish that your partner will change, okay? Just accept your partner for who they are, okay? Don't try to change your partner. If your partner wants to change or develop or adapt, they will, but they also need to know like what you like as well. Okay, and it's important for you to know what you like as well. I don't know why that's coming up. Some of you guys might be discovering your sexuality as well. You are energy, you are magic is also coming up. So again, something that you're manifesting or whatever you're touching is turning into gold here, okay? Whatever you touch turns into gold. So whatever you like hyper focus on, whether you're like an artist or anything like that, you're gonna be ending up getting some kind of opportunity based off of some kind of skill set that you have. I do feel that as well, okay? All right, so now let's dive into my pile number 3s. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you do want a private reading with me, please feel free to reach out to me. All that information to book with me is down below in the description box. All right, so let's dive into pile number 3. Hey, what's up, pile number 3? Welcome, welcome. So let's dive into your pile. So this is just 1/3 of my channeled love letter deck. I am going to be creating my own channeled love letter deck soon. I've been working on some art and stuff like that for the cover art to post on the deck and everything like that. So definitely check that out. It's going to be released in October. I'm working on it for a little while. If you do want to donate for like my Cricut machine that I am trying to get to create my decks, definitely, donate on the donation link below on the square link. But with that being said, let's dive into your channel message reading for what does your person want you to say? Oh my God, what does your person want you to say? There's somebody who wants you to communicate with them, wants you to reach out to them. It's almost like maybe they said they were never going to reach out to you and they like really regret it. Or maybe they said they were never going to like call you again and they're kind of like waiting for you to like say something, okay? Pile number 3. But let's see here what comes up as in regards to what your person's feeling at this time, whether you be male or female, it doesn't really matter. Just like focus on the energy. Alright, so we have, Dear Stu, I couldn't respond to you when you reached out. She or he is here and I cannot respond to you. I feel guilty for wanting you over the one I chose. I do not love her/him the way that I do you. I want a new beginning, a fresh start, especially between you and I. Yet could you ever forgive me for what I've done, or are we done? So maybe there's somebody who's been playing you, and maybe you've known about it. Maybe you're like, man, like I'm really sick of this person putting me on the back burner for this other person that they don't even love. Like, this is ridiculous. Why don't you just tell this person the truth? Like I'm so sick of doing this other thing. Like, I just want to be extremely focused. Maybe that's that energy too. But I also feel like maybe this person's like, listen, I'm caught up in a really tough situation. But, you know, I feel like almost every guy's caught up in a tough situation. Anyway, so, Dear Stu, there is no hiding this love. Aspects of your presence are everywhere. I dream of you so vividly, and I wake up angry that you aren't next to me. There's somebody who, like, is really upset that you are not this other person that they chose. So it's almost like, it's crazy because you really could be their partner, but it's like, they know that things would be different with you. It's really weird. It's like if this person could combine you and this other person, they would, and that's so freaking weird to say, but like that's just kind of like how they feel. I dream of you so vividly and I wake up angry that you aren't next to me. I want you to have my children with my name. You make me center my brain and focus on my heart. You make me turn myself into a better man or woman. How could anyone leave you? I just don't understand. You're perfect in every way and inspire me to create. I love you every day. So we're also getting, so this is somebody who's wanting to like open up about their love towards you with other people. We're also getting, Dear Stu, I've checked my notification center at least 10 times today. I keep looking and searching for you. And that's funny how I was like, I feel like this person wants you to say something, or like this person wants you to say something, and that's immediately what I channeled in. And this card is coming out with, Dear Stu, I have checked my notification center at least 10 times today. I keep looking and searching for you, hoping that you would be searching for me too. I feel like I haven't received anything in so long from you. I'm beginning to get anxious. We fight, I know, but we never stop talking like this. Why aren't you sending me angry messages? Why aren't you calling? Is it that serious to the point of not talking again? I'm hoping that you reach out, even if it's to yell at me. I need to know you still care. Love, yours. So this could be somebody who possibly broke up with you as a test to see if you would come running back and if you were kind of like in love with them. This is ridiculous. I just want to let you know that. That's ridiculous. But at the same time, it very much does happen, and you'd be surprised on how many clients actually reach out to me where I do personals and they hit me back up and they're like, hey, you remember when remember when I told you like it was a good read, but there I just don't see this that anyway that would happen? It happened, girl. It happens all the time. Check out my live streams. Hit the notification bell. Join any of my live streams. You'll see the free sample reads that I do, and also, you know, the paid reads that I do. That they say that, and they'll say that live, and you'll see that live. So you know, it happens. But I do feel really strongly like this is somebody who pushed you away, maybe even broke up with you, wanting you to kind of, it's reverse psychology bullshit, but really they're making things harder on themselves. They're being self-destructive like on themselves. And this person could have like broken up with you when you guys had like an amazing day together or like an amazing time together, and like there's nothing really going wrong, and this person just kind of is doing that because they want to feel wanted, whether it be a female or a male. Okay, keep that in mind. So this could very well be you, viewer, who ends up doing this, pushing and pulling, and this is how this person, or maybe you end up feeling this way. So, you know, take that how it resonates. Dear Stu, I wish to homeschool our children. Would you be open to working from home or being a full-time stay-at-home mother/father? I want our children to have attentive parents who are always there for them. I do not want to subject them to bullying and one way of living and learning. I want them to experience freedom and new, inventive ways of learning effectively. I want our family to be our number one priority. Don't you agree? Love, yours. This person is going to want to have a conversation with you, especially when you guys are going to get really serious and back together, because I feel like this is very much back together energy. Okay, I don't feel like this person's at all done with you. For those of you guys who are in limbo with your person. Okay. Dearest Stu, I pass by your house from time to time to try to see what you do when I'm not around. This person is ridiculous. So maybe this person like wants to see if there's anybody else out over there, or any like other cars, or if they see you there, or you know, something so freaking like, okay, you know, maybe this person does this, okay, because maybe they're insecure, maybe they're testing you. This person has the hardest time like accepting the fact that somebody could genuinely love them because of how much wrong that they've possibly done to this other person, or maybe they've done to you, or they just don't see how you could just genuinely be that genuine of a person. So let's dive into the next continue the next sentence. I feel like this non-communication is a sign you are talking to someone else, so I park and wait. I wait to see. Oh my gosh. And if you don't believe me, listen to Eminem. Eminem literally says this in his track. Damn, what is that damn song called? Where he's like, you don't want me like, what is it? You don't want me like standing out of like the club waiting for you or some shit like that, or like watching you or some shit like, he talks about it. It's very Libra of him, okay, to say some shit like that. Scorpios are like that too, okay? But anyway, so let's dive into the next one. So we have, I pass by your house from time to time to try to see what you do when I'm not around. I feel like this non-communication is a sign you are talking to somebody else, so I park and wait. I wait to see if I see anyone come out that looks like they are more than just a friend. I wish I could trust you, but I don't. I wish you shared your location with me. I want to know what you are doing and who you are with. I fear you will cheat on me. I fear you are over me. Are you? Love, yours. So like I said, this person's very much like breaking up with you to test you. It's like maybe you already like showed this person your love, but maybe this person's like doing something, like trying to like strike a chord with you and trying to make things like not perfect to see like what you would do. Okay, like let's just say like you just moved closer to them or whatever, like all of a sudden they're just like not responding to you or something like that. Or like let's just say you just moved to their department or whatever if you guys work together, and this person's just all of a sudden like not talking to you or whatever. It's almost like they just want to observe like what you're doing, in a way. This person definitely has trust issues. Of course, this is not the end of the read. This is just the beginning. Well, let's dive into it a little bit more. This video is gonna take me forever to post, but like I said, guys, I'm gonna post at least one pick a card reading a week, okay, and not one a day, because I have to give myself time to recoup my energy and not like be in hyperdrive doing personal readings, live streams, channel messages, interacting on TikTok, and I'm constantly like talking to people on my phone all the time, to like where I have to have time for myself. But anyway, but of course I want to be available for personal readings and still be able to give you guys within 24-hour delivery or even same day delivery sometimes, okay? So that's why I've been taking a break. Anyway, so let's dive in to, this person could also be like really business oriented, like really focused on like wanting to like rebuild their business. I just keep getting business. So maybe this person is a business owner, or maybe this person wants to run a business or is a leader of a business, whether that be like managerial. But let's dive in to see any other cards that come out. If there's anything else that your person wants to say to you. We're also going to get some money messages too, but is there anything else that your person wants to say to you before we dive into the next one? Okay, no, we don't have any more cards that came out. Interesting. Okay, so let's dive in. To the money blessings to see what you guys are getting up, and then we'll also dive into like a quick 5-card spread of tarot as well. For pile number 3, money blessings. You guys are gonna get like quite a few money blessings. Okay, so we have, dearest you, you will be purchasing a home soon. You'll be secure enough to take on the responsibilities that come with this home. Although it may be a while before the new furniture is delivered, you will have each other, food, water, light, cable Wi-Fi, and a bed. You will be okay. Everything will take time, but that is all right. You now have the emotional support and will not be left alone to handle everything on your own. Very beautiful. Maybe moving in with a partner, potentially. Dearest you, you'll obtain a contract of a very large amount for 1 or 2 years of work. You will get signed on to work for a very popular and large organization / company, yet you may not have the best bosses to work for. You'll feel tired as well as restless on nights that you are free. Read the fine print. You can negotiate. Remember, they want you. Make sure to get the schedule and perks that you want. Dearest you, you will become debt-free and restore your credit fully. You'll be able to get a loan approval for anything you want or need. Your relationship with money will improve. In turn, with regaining stability, you will also have a future spouse who will present herself / himself to you. You will feel rejuvenated completely. So I do feel like if some of you guys are really working towards restoring your credit, becoming debt-free, you know, like working on like credit building stuff, you know what I mean, like, and just taking a hit, you know, stuff like that. Okay, some of you guys, and it's also going to be you know, pretty profitable for you. I feel like it's going to be pretty good. Let's dive into the next one. We have, dearest you, you'll obtain a new job offer. This will finally be the moment where your finances do change for the better. The first month will be stressful, yet you are excellent under pressure. You will get the hang of things, and you'll be successful in this new job placement. These are pretty, like, self-explanatory, the channel messages. Now, we're also getting 40,000 to 100,000 coming to you. Some of you guys could be getting, like, a large settlement as well, okay? Whether it be, like, a lawsuit or something like that. Or this could even be like an advancement in your yearly salary, okay? Maybe going from $40,000 a year all the way jumping up to $100K a year, okay? Maybe you finally got your degree, finally got the qualifications, finally, you know, have, you know, the skill set or experiences to get that job for $100K a year, okay? For 6 figures a year. So some of you guys could be receiving that, okay? Now we're also getting, dearest you, your commission will be larger than expected. Taking on this position, you foresaw difficulties. You mentally, emotionally, and spiritually prepared for rough waters. Now you will see how beautiful the ocean really can be. Congratulations on making seller of the month / year. Large commission coming in hot. So you guys are gonna be making some pretty good commission, or maybe even making like some pretty good money, okay? Soon as well, like unexpected. I do feel that really strongly. I do feel like maybe this is even like, let's just say if you like are an independent contractor, or maybe you're a hairstylist, or maybe you're whatever, you're gonna wake up to like new bookings, you're gonna wake up to like new stuff to do. You'll be able to like feel more free, okay, with certain things. So let's dive into your tarot spread here, the 5-card main tarot spread, even though I've been saying 5-card tarot spread, but I've been diving into a lot more cards. So let's dive in and let's see what's coming up for you generally. Some of you guys are coming from like a really chaotic sense of space here, okay, where you've been trying to balance things out for possibly even 2 months or longer, maybe even 2 years for some of you guys, where you've been trying to balance some things out. And maybe even trying to find a sense of stability like on the home front, okay, with the 4 of Wands in the reversal. Some of you guys are also going to be transitioning or moving from like one job to another job, and possibly even moving to like one location to another location. Now we're also getting the World card, which is also a sense of travel and fulfillment and belonging, and also achievement of beginning a new chapter in your life and your reality, finishing out an old cycle. This is also a time for you to rest and recuperate your energy here, okay? And you're also going to have times where you're literally just going to be able to just lay in bed and just sleep if you want to, and rest your energy. And that'll be fine, because throughout the other times, you make enough money to pay your bills, you make enough money to provide for yourself. So what's the point in like stressing yourself out every single day if you don't have to, you know, if you have enough for everything else? So diving into the next one, we have the 7 of Cups energy, which is also focused energy. I do feel like some of you guys might be going on a little bit of a shopping spree, but just be careful with your finances. I don't feel like you're going to be broke or anything. I just feel like, you know, you're going to be able to do some things that you've been wanting to do for a while. So maybe you've been wanting to get your nails done for a really long time, and finally you're going to be able to get that. Maybe you've been really wanting to upgrade your vehicle, and you're finally going to be able to get that. Maybe you've been really wanting to upgrade your house. You're going to finally be able to upgrade your house. But it's also about pinpointing on like what you generally want to receive, okay? And I also do feel like some of you guys have felt for a while that this opportunity was coming towards you, that there's going to be some beautiful opportunity coming towards you. And you've been manifesting it to yourself, just waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for the ability to kind of get down from that tree there and kind of make the move. And I do feel like some of you guys are also going to have like a partner to do this with the 2 of Cups. I do feel like maybe there's somebody who has kind of like kept you in like the friend zone for a while, who's not going to come out the woodwork expressing some love for you as well. Finally, possibly could be in September for some of you guys. It could be during Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus season. We're also getting the King of Wands. Now with the King of Wands, this is somebody who does have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be in association with the season that they end up taking action towards you. Okay, this is also somebody who's really, really attracted towards you. And this could also be somebody who maybe you thought was a player and wasn't really genuine, but with the 5 of Swords in the reversal, maybe this person wants a peaceful resolution with you, maybe after being like getting into an argument, or maybe you misunderstanding them, okay? Because I do feel like maybe there was a sense of uncertainty with this person, but this very deep connection that you had with this person. And I do feel like they're going to be coming in pretty hot here, and you're going to feel really defensive because you're not going to know like what to do, because you have all these other opportunities coming towards you. What I'm hearing is the main advice here is to just really take your time and to have a really balanced mindset on like what you want, on what you want to choose and what you want in life, because whatever you decide, you're going to be okay. One more for the top, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is coming up in the reversal, so you could have some negative karma that could be associated with like delays, but these delays, I don't feel like it's necessarily negative karma. I just feel like maybe these delays that are coming in are like meant to kind of postpone you from maybe possibly even making a mistake, or maybe even going somewhere too soon to like where to avoid a certain disaster, okay? Also have the Strength card energy coming forth in the upright position, which means you've been through a lot. You possibly have like a really strong mission here to like where you've been through kind of like a lot of different things and overcame them, and you'll potentially end up being like a mentor towards other people to gain like strength out of these situations. And maybe this is something you've been waiting for a really long time with the 7 of Pentacles energy coming forth. And it's like you're growing patience, a lot of patience, and it's almost like you have a plan already, like you know what you want to do, you're just waiting for possibly like finances to come in or something to come in to really like shake things up. And maybe there was also somebody who was like playing games with you as well, like pretending to kind of like, I don't know why I keep hearing like pretending to break up with you. Okay, now with the Empress card energy coming up in the upright, this person could also have an intention of like getting pregnant, so just be cautious with that with the Empress and the King of Swords. We also have the Three of Cups and the Chariot card coming through in the upright, which means that possibly, okay, you're going to reunite with someone, okay, after a period of separation, but you could also get involved in a third-party situation, all right? You could also be moving or traveling or celebrating a win of a promotion or progression, okay? I do also feel like there could be somebody who's lying, cheating, scheming towards you and keeping you trapped in a really negative mindset, okay? And you need to kind of like break free from that. I feel like you are going to be offered love and rejuvenation and healing, but it's not going to come until like after some really serious amounts of pain and balancing out in your life. And I hate being the one to really tell you that, but that's what's coming up for the in-depth read. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to have some positives. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have these really good wins, or that's in correlation with like the money blessing cards and things of that nature. Because I do feel like you will still get like a progression with your career. You will have like access to different things, or to purchase different things, or to do different things, even to travel, or maybe even to have like parties or celebratory energies coming up. But I do feel like you might be caught into a third party situation where somebody doesn't have their shit together, like somebody else isn't balanced, okay, and is causing you pain, or somebody else has toxic behavior and wants to like trap you in a toxic situation and like gets you in those situations, you know what I mean? So don't beat yourself up so much. But let's dive into some oracle cards and we'll finish out your read here. Hope you guys are enjoying the reading so far. Please feel free to like as well as comment, subscribe for more content. I also go live stream for free sample tarot reads, so definitely hit the notification bell to know whenever I go live. And I don't go live, I don't really live stream tarot on TikTok, but feel free to follow me. Sometimes I do go live on there just to hang out. Let's dive into oracle cards coming up for this pile. I'm hoping that it's something good. So we're getting manifest your wishes. And for some reason, I keep seeing like these are eyes in the dark for some reason. It's almost like you're going to be able to see some kind of like opportunity in a way where nobody else would have ever found this opportunity. I don't know why I feel like you're going to be able to manifest something that somebody else wouldn't have been able to manifest as quickly. So let's just say like, there's different ways to get to Georgia. Okay, there's different ways to get to a different state. There's different ways to travel there, basically, there's different ways to get to your end destination. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be like, I don't know, I'm getting like panther energy. So panther spirit is also coming out. So real change starts from inside of you is also coming out. Okay, some of you guys may have dreamt about something and you were like, no, there's no way that could ever happen. Like, maybe you dreamt about your wedding, or maybe you dreamt about something very significant in your life and you're just like, there's no way. There's just no way that could ever happen to me. Some of you guys might end up like seeing that in real life. It might not be like exactly to the T or whatever, but it's just like that same feeling, that same everything. You're just gonna be like, whoa, like I seriously think I had a dream about this the other day. Like that kind of energy. I know my soul is truly beautiful is also coming out, but it's coming out in the reversal. So maybe some of you guys might be battling with some beauty stuff. Okay, so like where maybe if you have breakouts or whatever, like I'm one who suffers from breakouts and stuff like that. So I'm constantly like taking care of my skin. I'm constantly doing like the treatments and stuff all the time and stuff like that. It's because I have like a hormonal imbalance and stuff like that. So I have to take care of my skin, and it's more hormonal based than dietary based or anything like that. So it's more hormonal. So some of you guys might have that too. Some of you guys might have like issues with certain things, or maybe you might feel really insecure or something like that, and it's okay, things really, they're not going to be perfect. I'm not going to say things really get better, because if you don't like your acne, you're not going to like your acne ever. But you can find better ways to manage these things, right? So like where the breakouts aren't that bad, or they won't last as long, or you'll recover faster, or things like that. And it's about you trying to see like a different perspective of yourself and really manifesting what you want, not what you think is going to get you what's going to make you happy. Okay, so like instead of being like, oh, I wish this person would just be with me, or like marry me or propose to me, like what do you genuinely want that's going to make you like super happy? Do you want to go to Europe? Do you want to go to like freaking the Bahamas? Do you want to go hiking? Do you want to discover like a new species of plant? Do you want like what do you want versus that? Like what is in your adventurous spirit, or is that it? The other person, that's it. You're just going to rely solely on like your adventures and everything off of this other person and not have any individuality. like, I feel like you're going to be going through this process here, okay? So like where you're going to find out like what you generally want versus what just this other person wants. You're also going to identify some toxic people, like and remove them out of your life, okay? So whether this be like an ex or whatever, this person could have blue eyes, okay? We also have, it's okay for me to cry when I need to. So some of you guys are going to be expressing yourselves, okay? In a way where it's going to really let somebody know that they really hurt you. That it's not just kind of like for show or anything like that, that you definitely are really hurt by that. Now I'm also getting embrace change energy coming forth as well. Now this is also some things changing and altering. So maybe you ended up like going to a city or going to a state with a certain intention in mind for like a certain job position, but then that ends up not working out. You end up getting like another position, you end up meeting somebody completely different or whatever have you, okay? And it's time for you to embrace these different things that you don't necessarily plan on, but they end up being like really good for you. For some reason I keep getting Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. You know how she kept wanting to go home the minute that she left the little ass town she was in, okay? She was like, I want to go home. Like, and she's in fucking Wizard of Oz land with these magical munchkins and shit, and fucking witches and a magical wizard. You know what I mean? Like, she's in a really great place, but she's not happy because she's not home. You know, for some reason I'm getting that energy. So she just doesn't care about the glitz and glam. She doesn't care that the freaking road is yellow. Like, she wants her dirt road with her dog and her bike, okay, and her mean ass neighbor. Okay, so that's what she wants. So that's what she ends up getting. But that's very much a Taurus vibe. If anything, I feel like that's just has Taurus written all over it. But anyway, embrace change energy coming forth. This is definitely, so for my Taurus moons out there, even like Taurus energy might relate to that. But embrace change. I do feel like it's about having that single line focus. Like, yeah, you want to get married and stuff like that, but don't be so stuck on like that one person or like wanting to marry only that person, even though they're not even showing like any interest in you like that. You know what I mean? So like, be sure to keep your options open to realize that even if things end with one person, that literally there really is like another door that will open. You will literally like meet somebody different, or you'll meet somebody new, or this person will just be different for you, you know? And those things can happen whether you believe it or not. Like, before you met this other person, you didn't think that you would ever meet a person like that person. So, you know, things can happen. This is also embracing change for like how you thought things were going to play out. Like, let's just say this person ends up like choosing you over like another person or whatever, truly does try to focus on you. This could also be like embracing the way that it takes place. Okay, maybe you wanted things to transition a bit calmer. Okay, maybe you were like, I didn't want this other person knowing that we were involved or anything like that. I just wanted you guys to kind of break up and then we kind of get together or whatever. Or maybe you were like, you know what, I don't want your family, who's like freaking does not like me whatsoever, to know that we're in a relationship right now. We should just keep it under wraps. Maybe this person's like, you know what, hey mom, yeah, I'm with this person. Embrace that change. Embrace the things that you can control, okay? Especially when in the long run, they're just getting all that heavy stuff out the way, okay? So that's what I'm receiving for pile number 3. Also, we're getting, just like the moon, I will go through phases. There's something that's going to happen significantly based off of the next moon cycle that's coming up. I think we have a new moon coming up soon. If I'm not mistaken, I do feel like we have a new moon coming up soon. But again, all of my readings are timeless, so you're gonna gravitate towards this reading whenever you gravitate towards it. So, you know, feel free to look at the moon calendar. For those of you who don't have a moon calendar, just if you have an Apple, they don't have this on Android, but if you have this on Apple, they automatically have a weather app. And if you just click on the weather icon, that's like the widget, and go all the way down, it'll tell you when like the next full moon is and when the next moon set is and all of that. It'll tell you all that. Or the next moon rise, you know, it'll tell you all that. But for some reason, I feel like the next like phase of the moon here, as far as like significant, whether it be new or full, is going to be significant for you, okay? And it's going to bring in a lot of manifestations and some things that you're really wishing towards, okay? And there could be somebody who definitely has their eye on you, possibly even spying your social media, okay, for this pile. I just keep hearing, I didn't expect her to cry, or I didn't expect her to cry, or I just keep hearing that. Blue and gold could also be significant for some of you guys. All right, so, or orange and blue could be significant. But that is what I am picking up for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this read. If you do want a private reading with me, like I said earlier, just reach out to me. All that information is available down below in the description box. I offer readings all the way up to an hour, and they get pretty in-depth too, so definitely check that out if you guys are interested. And I also offer some pretty cost-effective packages for people who do want daily insight, weekly, or even monthly insight, or even yearly insight. So definitely check that out if you are interested. Feel free to hit me up and reach out. All right, guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and until next time, bye for now.